It is no surprise that WWE 2K20 is a bust. It's stupid. We talked about it. We did another video. I actually have a playlist of WWE 2K20 talk discussion of like the future of 2K21 and all that stuff going forward. So make sure you check that out. I'll link it in the comment section below. But today I wanted to take a look at another of these articles from The Gamer because I thought their last article was pretty good. I mean, there were some things I didn't agree with, but I do think that this article is very valuable and kind of gives a little insight, and we can kind of break it down and give our opinion and our spin on it. So today we're going to look at 5 things that WWE 2K21 needs to fix and 5 things that they need to keep from WWE 2K20. Sound off in the comment section below. Let me know if you agree, disagree with some of these things, and what other things would you like to see in future series, and what would you like to see them take out of a WWE 2K2021 and going forward into that. And of course, if you do like this, make sure you smash that like button. All right, so this is from thegamer.com. Again, they have 5 things that WWE 2K21 needs to fix and 5 things that they need to keep from WWE 2K20. WWE 2K20 launched with a myriad of problems which need to be fixed in 21. However, the game was not a complete loss. There is no getting away from how much of a misfire 2K20 has been for the franchise. The game buried under a mountain of bugs, and even the so-called fixes that are being released are creating new problems for players. It's a shame. Hidden under the mess, there are developers that are adding new moves, new OMG moments, new authentic payback moves like the Hulkster. Unfortunately, for every good thing they did, the developers broke and removed something else. So in case, it's 1 step forward and 2 steps back for the series. Oof, it's a sad, sad time that it's 1 step forward and 2 steps back. But hey, what are you going to do? With the fans returning. All right. So here's some things that we can learn from the WWE series, and I will go ahead and chime in on this stuff. Number 10, they say change. More showcase modes. Let's see what they say here. Getting a women's showcase mode for WWE 2K20 was great, and the long overdue addition to the series. However, the game needs more than one showcase to appeal fans all walks of life, especially if they want to add more replay value beyond the My Career. The WrestleMania Showcase mode from 2K14 and the Legends 2K Showcase from WWE2K17 has proven to be some of the most popular, fans loving the match's historical relevance. 2, the fact that WWE Network's popular shows are the ones focused on the Golden Era, the Attitude Era, and the Monday Night Wars only proves this. Now, I've been talking about this for a while, and I said either you get rid of Showcase altogether or you theme the showcases based off of an era in professional wrestling. Like you see here, the Golden Era. We already had an Attitude Era showcase, and I thought that was fantastic. I think what we need to get is a Monday Night Wars type showcase, or even like a WCW one, an ECW one, a Golden Era, a Ruthless Aggression Era, something like that showcase would make me very interested. I think the Attitude Era one was great because you had different chapters of it that you got to play. So you had like the DX, the Mankind, the Rock, the Stone Cold, all that stuff. And that was really cool. Instead of just going off the 4 Horsewomen, which again, it was kind of a mess to me. It wasn't themed properly. And all this stuff was stuff that I could just go watch on the network. It was stuff that literally happened this year. Like at WrestleMania, we ended, like, they had a women's triple threat match from Mania as the ending of that showcase. So it was like, So I think if you want to capitalize on this, you want to keep Showcase, honestly, I would probably get rid of Showcase. But I know there probably are people that still want to play it. We focus on maybe WCW's version of the Monday Night War. How cool would it be to have like Lex Luger show up and Hall and Nash show up, Hogan bash the beach turn, all that stuff would be fantastic to see. Or even an ECW one where you get to play like all the crazy stuff that they did in ECW. I don't know. I'd really enjoy that. Number 9, keep chain wrestling. The original developer Ukes always worked hard to make 2K accessible as possible, yet they understood the real wrestling fans still love building match and technical wrestling. Ukes gone with visual concepts need to build on what they made the fans purchase a new entry of the series every year. Thankfully, they not only kept chain wrestling feature in the game, they slowed the pace down, allowing for a more realistic experience. However, these moves can only be initiated at the beginning of a match. Being able to do so at any point during the contest would be great for any next game. All right, I don't care. Chain wrestling, when they had it as a thing that could only be started at the beginning, like literally you would start every match chain wrestling. What was that, 2K15, I think? That was a bummer. That was not good. That was bad. So I don't want to see that again. I don't want to chain wrestle at the end of a match. I don't know. I think what they're trying to say is like string moves together, not chain wrestling. I think that's really what we need to do. Like if I could do a lariat, they spin around, German suplex, you know, like stuff like that where you do a move, they bounce off the ropes, do another move, bounce, like those moves that are happening in real life, that would be fantastic. Like I want to see stuff like that. You can't really chain the moves together. I think that's what they're really talking about, not just chain wrestling where you lock up, twist the arm, do that. Like I literally want them to chain moves together. That's what I think they are talking about. I'm hoping that's what they're talking about. That's what I want to see. Number 8, more legends. Okay. This is just something that I don't know if you care about. If you do, you don't. This has always been a hot debate. For 2K20, they took the route of having the most, I guess, almost most. Their PR spiel was, we're going to have a realistic version of the game. And there it was. So they wanted to get like an updated roster of guys that are in the game, and then they had the original stuff. So that would be like an added bonus. With more legends, I don't know. It's really up to you if you want the legends or not. Maybe go back to DLC again, where it's just you get a ton of legends on DLC. I mean, you have community creations. People used to make a lot of good stuff in 2K19. There's a lot of legends you could just go download. So I don't know, community creations is there for me, but if you want to license a bunch of legends and put it as DLC, I think that's the best way to go. Number 7, we have my career modes for both genders. Okay, that's fine. Keep the my career for both genders. I don't have anything to add to this. That's fine. Have a male and a female my career. Maybe split it up. Have a, you know, it'd be cool if there were 2 different stories. So you have one male story and one female story, and it's completely different. That would be cool. And then also make them likable characters. I hated Red and Trey, so make them likable, where I actually enjoy playing as them, and I don't think they're the worst people in the world. Make the NPCs something that are actually not annoying, but like you hate them and you want to beat them. Like it was not good. It was not good. So just make these characters likable. Keep the genders for the my career. Give us a separate male story and a separate female story. We'll be good. That's cool. Number 6, bring back preset moves. This is something I don't really remember, but I'm not a big CAW guy for creating wrestlers. Create a superstar, whatever you want to have it. So preset move features, prearranged wrestling moves for wrestler-specific taunts, either belong to wrestlers that were missing from the roster or in other promotions like Lex Luger or Kenny Omega. So basically what there is here is you could have a set of moves. I believe, like I just never did this because I don't really create people besides like the my career player. But I do like that. That's kind of cool. Just have like preset moves. Well, the thing is, the reason this actually was in the game was because Ukes is a huge fan of professional wrestling, not just WWE. So they would always put like their favorite moves and their favorite stuff. I mean, Brian Williams, is that the guy? I believe it was Brian Williams who was the man who was like, all right, we got to put this stuff in it. We got to put all these crazy moves. Like he'd always include like the Kenny Omega moves. And so that's why you'd get those preset things with like, oh, it's literally Kenny Omega's entire moveset, or Legion of Doom or Lex Luger or something. So it's like, he's not there anymore, so we don't get that anymore. But I don't know. We'll see if this is something they're going to do in the future, but it'd be kind of cool. It'd be kind of cool. Alternative entrances. Keep this. So you have Tommaso Ciampa and Bobby Lashley have both heel and babyface entrances. So that's something I think we should have. I think we should definitely do that. If anybody has ever been a heel or a face, I think they should get both entrances, and I think that would be great. Even do it for every character. Why not? Just mocap. Like, can't you mocap? All right, Zack Ryder, come in, do your face and heel entrance, get out of here. Hey, Kurt Hawkins. I'm just saying because they're right there. Come in, mocap both your entrances, and get out of here. Literally just do that. Hey, you're going to do a face entrance, you're going to do a heel entrance. Come out and do it. There you go. Just have one day set up at the Performance Center where wrestlers come down, do their entrance, mocap, and then you're done. And that's it. Face, heel, good. Boom. Bust it out one day. Anyway, I like it. I like it. I like it. Number 4, change limb targeting. A feature that didn't go down well from the series was the remapping of the controls. It was completely unnecessary. Yeah, I never do limb targeting, except for, actually that was last year in the $1 Million Challenge. So I really don't do limb targeting this year. So you have to hold R2 and square and do the analog stick as well, which is very weird to do, and I don't like it, and the controls are worse. So for this, I would just say controls. Not even just limb targeting, change the entire control scheme back to the way it was. Why not? Why not? All right, number 3, keep towers mode. This is something that I'm iffy about. So basically they're saying that they have story-based towers. There are 30 towers to play. They like it. It's cool. They think it's fun. What I actually want to see is I want to see create a tower, which is something I've pitched 2 years in a row, where you can create your own settings, your own match types, your own themes to the towers, put wrestlers together, beat this tower, set a difficulty, upload it to community creations, people can download your towers. There you go. I like that. Have towers mode, right? But do something different. I mean, the Mortal Kombat towers are something that are sick and awesome, and it's part of the fun of the game. But it seems like with these towers, they're just like, they don't get, I don't know what it is, but it doesn't give me the same feel as a Mortal. Like, it's not something great. It's like, oh, you're going to wrestle faster. Oh, there's like an 8-bit mode. Oh, the lights are out. And it's like, it's not very challenging. That's not very good. So, again, people said they like the Roman Reigns one, but I think what actually happened was that was supposed to be a showcase, and then Dean Ambrose left WWE, so they just did a tower instead. I'm thinking, I'm kind of, that's kind of what happened. So, anyway, give us the towers, give us create a tower, and yeah, I'll be good with that. I'll be good with that. Get rid of the originals. This is something I'm not thrilled about them writing. Let's see. The originals DLC pack may be the most ill-concerned and most idiotic thing ever seen in a WWE game since WWE WrestleMania, the arcade game. Fans of the wrestling games were comfortable in the knowledge, and they didn't. And, you know, the grappling titles. So this person says they hate WWE WrestleMania, the arcade game. I thought it was a fun little game. The original Bump of the Night let you attack your opponents with a magical book, adds horror versions of characters that exist, and it's painful, and they did instead of Legends and Rising Star packs. Okay, so if you're going to do this original stuff, you can do that, which I think is cool. They took like I think what kind of the idea was, we're going to make like a battle pass, kind of like Fortnite did, where you have some crazy original off-the-wall stuff. But I think people also wanted Legends and Rising Stars packs, so you could have done like originals and this stuff. It would have been fine. I like the moves they give you, like the crazy moves and the crazy arenas and stuff like that, but I can see why people don't like it. I understand why people do not like it, but personally, I think it's okay. I think that the story for it sucks and they need to improve on it, but honestly, it's not awful, but it could be better. You know, it could be better. And number 1, keep limited time events. The concept of having limited time events in-game is a good idea. It can unlock extra content for players. Recent have been focused on adding alternative attires for certain wrestlers like Rusev. These events have been related to the originals DLC pack, like the Pilgrim outfits. However, in future titles, it would be preferable if 2K gave us the option to unlock new attires, new moves, new finishers, and features that people would enjoy. This was something that I had, and it goes back to this one and the Battle Pass thing. Why can't we just get John Cena throwback attires randomly as a thing? Why can't we just get entrances, moves, music, things like that are just added randomly? Hey, yeah, Rusev Pilgrim, okay. Like, I want to play as that. Really? Like, I was talking about originals, but that's like the least interesting thing that I could possibly ever want to play as, is Rusev as a Pilgrim. So don't do that. Give us something that is a little bit different, a little bit better, and just more engaging and a lot more. Just make it better, okay? Give us stuff that would be cool to unlock. Like, I want to throw back to like John Cena. I want to throw back to something. I want something that never actually happened. Hey, Rey Mysterio in the NWO. Give us one of those. Like, how fun would that be? Like, it's not something that is real, but it's also something that's fun and like a Nexus. Give us Nexus John Cena or something. Like, why not? Just do it. Make it happen. Well, there you have it. There was the WWE 2K20 stuff that should stay in the game and stuff that should be out of the game. Honestly, this was a pretty good list. Some of the things on here I didn't agree with, but it was just things that I just don't. They didn't like the original stuff, which is fine. And then they wanted to change limb targeting, which whatever. And then they wanted preset moves and stuff like that, which is fine. And they wanted more legends. That's fine. Everybody has their opinion on who should be in the game and what they want in the game. So you know what? Let me know what you guys think of this list. Do you want some of this stuff in the game? Do you not want some of this stuff in the game? And going forward in the future, what would you like to see? Write a whole thing in the comments, and I will read the comments. I will respond to some of your comments, and I will tweet out some of the best ones. So if you guys got some good ideas on what you want in the game and how to fix WWE 2K21 and going forward, let me know. But that's where we're going to wrap up today's video. If you guys do enjoy this, smash that like button. If you're new over here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And as always, I'm TonyPizzaGuy. We will see you in another video.